What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? We're going to be talking about Renderforest and how Renderforest works and what's it all about, and how you guys can use it to create animated logos, animated presentations, intros, outros, and even a sizzle reel. But guess what, guys? We're going to be starting that right now. What's up, everybody? Welcome and thank you to thank you for coming on to the download show. I'm your host, Nate Arnema, and yes, today we're talking about Renderforest. That's right, Renderforest. What exactly is Renderforest and how it all works? How we can use it to create really cool animated logos, animated presentations, intros, outros, and even a cool sizzle reel. That's right, I've used this before. In fact, the video you just watched was created on Renderforest. So is it any good, and is it something worth using? That's what we're going to be covering. But before we start on absolutely anything, I want to give a huge congratulations to Faye Reed. Thank you so very much, Faye, for popping through. You are the winner of the Canva challenge that was put through last week. The Canva challenge, where I asked you guys to go ahead and create a Canva post and send it in to me so that you guys can get a bit of practice with Canva, and then also share it with us. And the top people that pop through, we will be putting it through and giving you guys a plug on the show today. And guess what? Thank you very much, Faye, for going and completing that. I have your post, and we're going to put it on as soon as we get into the share screen section. So congratulations, Faye Reed. Well done for winning the challenge. And once again, I've got another challenge coming up for you guys again at the end of the show. So let's have a quick chat about Renderforest. So first of all, what is Renderforest? Very good question. What is Renderforest? Well, Renderforest is basically a cloud-based application or program that allows you to create some really cool little videos. It's a little bit like Vidnami, but not quite as much. And what it does is it gives you the opportunity to create short videos or presentations based. You are limited in what you can do, but for those who want to get started really quickly, and those who want to basically jumpstart into all of this, into creating your intros and creating your animated logos and stuff. If you've got some branding and stuff for your business, it's really good, and it's really easy to use. It's simple, fast, and effective. So they're my three favorite words when it comes to business, when it comes to creating something: simple, fast, and effective. So that's exactly what this is. We use this in our company, Expand Sales. We use a wide array of different things for intros and outros and animated logos and stuff. We don't just use Renderforest. It is something that we have used in the past, and I've even created a sizzle reel for going on stage, so that people know who I am and I get a bit more expert authority as I'm on stage. Really cool. I'll talk a little bit more about in a second. So who's it for? Renderforest. What's it for? Who's it all for? That's a very good question. So Renderforest is for basically the beginners. It's for people who aren't really into the tech side of things, and are also kind of in the new to business sort of thing. And they're wanting to get their brand out there. They want to get their logos out there. They want to get more exposure, so to speak. So why would you have an animated logo? Why would you have an intro? Why would you have an outro? Very good. All very good questions. All very good questions. So basically, why you want to do this is, in today's world, everything's to do with videos. Video. I don't know if you've noticed this. We're all on Facebook and on YouTube and on LinkedIn and on Twitter and on Snapchat and everything. And Instagram. It's all video based. So it's a really good way to capture your audience's attention very quickly with an animated logo, for example. What this does is it makes it memorable. into the audience. It makes them remember what's going on. Not to mention, it looks really cool. And you get a lot of reuse out of this. Same with intros and same with your outros as well. When you're doing a lot of video content, you want to have consistency. Consistency, congruency, and clarity. You've got to have these when it comes to creating your videos. So having an intro and an outro, very, very powerful, works every time. And you'll notice I use it on the show. You know, as I said, the video that you watched beforehand, the welcome to download video that you guys saw, that was created in Renderforest because I wanted it simple, fast, and effective. I wanted it to be done really, really quickly, and I knew the quality, and I also knew what type it was. By the way, that's in 1080p as well. Really, really cool. So, so that's who it's for. It's for basically beginners, people who are getting started into the video side of things, and they want to be able to create something that's going to create traction. In fact, I don't know if you know this, but you may very well see some very well-known people, especially in the Speakers Institute and the Speakers Tribe area, who actually have their intros and their outros and their animated logos. And I know that they've been used in Renderforest because I know the templates. So very, very, very powerful to use, and it looks really, really good. As I said, this is one of the applications we use, and I will be talking about the other applications that we use in our company to create a whole wide range of things. This is just one of them, and in fact, not only that, I'll actually do a video as well, giving you a review of all of the stuff, and then you can pick and choose which one that works best for you. So let me know in the comment section if you like that. Before we keep going, guys, if you have if you have some friends that you think will have some interest in this at all, then down here below, if you're on Facebook, you can actually click on Watch Party and go ahead and click on the Watch Party button, and then invite the people that you think will find this interesting and very, very helpful. I know that when I was getting into the video creation side of things, and I wanted to get my brand up and running, and I wanted to get my stuff out there, my content out there, not just for social media, but also for creating videos and content for programs and stuff. I would have loved to have known about this sort of stuff. I stumbled across this, and then I've introduced this into our company a while ago. I've been using Renderforest for a couple of years now, and they keep evolving. They just really keep evolving. So now, apart from it being fast, simple, and effective, guys, there are a few different payment sections. I do want to talk to you guys about the payment side of things when it comes to Renderforest. It's not like Canva; it is a paid thing. So, but the good news is that there's a few different ways that you can do this. So they will allow you to create whatever it is you want, and then you can just buy that render, so to speak. You can just buy that video, the creation that you've done, as a single one-off. Really, really cool if you just want to create one or two things. Very, very powerful. And in fact, they have a deal where if you buy 4, your 5th one's free, which is really, really cool. And that's yours for life. You can go into your account at any stage. It'll be there. You can download it whenever you like. It's not a one-off thing where then you've got to pay every time you download it. Once you've unlocked it, it's yours. And what this does is it removes this watermark, the Renderforest watermark, and also allows you to get higher quality. By default, it's 360p, but obviously you can buy 720p, 1080p, and even 4K. Really, really cool. All right. The second option that it has for a payment system is you can actually buy tiers where it's a subscription based, which then gives you X amount of minutes for your presentations, because by default, the free plan, the free one where you're not actually signed up to any tiers, it allows you to create 3 minutes worth of video presentation stuff, which is really cool if you're doing a sizzle reel. That's all you need. 3 minutes is all you need for a sizzle reel. But what if you're going to be doing some really cool animated presentations for your work, like you're trying to like you're trying to impress someone or close a deal or close a sale, and you want to have some really cool animated presentation stuff where you can just click play and it's playing in the background and you know the system. I've got a question here as well from Alicia. Alicia just asked, what is 360p? That's a very good question there, Alicia. Thank you very much. I am looking down here, looking here, and looking over all these areas. I've got multiple streams happening at the moment. I've got multiple screens going, so I can see what's happening at all times, just in case there's any glitches. Good question. What is 360p? 360p, 720p, and 1080p. These are pixel rates. All right, so P stands for pixel. And what this basically does is it's your resolution. It's how clear the quality is. So by default, what you're watching me on by default is 720p. 720p. 1080p is what we consider HD, true HD, and then of course you've got 4K. We've all heard of 4K. 4K is just 4,000 pixels per area. Really, really big. So 360p is reasonably low quality. That's what we would have seen video-wise about 5 to 10 years ago. Now, as you can see, we're getting really, really high up with our resolution. So obviously 720p and 1080p. My recommendation and my suggestion to you guys is get really high quality one time round. It's worth it. Just pay for it once. Get the 1080p because you can always downsize and you can resize things and stuff, and that way you're ensuring that you're getting the truest, highest quality you possibly can every single time. When it comes to live streaming, it is a little bit different. This is where we work on FPS, which is frames per second. So that's where you need to take into account whether it's 720p or 1080p, so the pixel rate, as well as frames per second. But we'll cover all of that in a later thing. There was a question as well that was asked last week that I didn't get to cover completely because obviously I had a guess and we were running low on time. I just wanted to cover that really quickly. It was by Charlene. Charlene asked, have I ever used XSplit before when it comes to streaming? Yes, I have used XSplit. I just wanted to cover this really quickly before we jump into Renderforest and create something awesome. Yes, I have used XSplit, and I've also used OBS, and I've also used, and I currently use Streamlabs. Why? There are three main reasons why I use Streamlabs and the OBS system. So Streamlabs is Streamlabs OBS, which is open broadcasting software. Why I use that over XSplit is, one, it's free. Need I say more? Mic drop. There's nothing better than free. Two, it's one of the originals. XSplit's kind of is newer on the scene than OBS and Streamlabs. It's one of the originals, and the support is just huge, absolutely huge. You can go into all the chats and everything, and you've got plugins for absolutely everything you can think of, especially if you're on Windows, and you can also create almost anything you like in OBS and Streamlabs. Meanwhile, you are limited a little bit with XSplit. The third and most important reason, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I use a Mac. I do have a Windows, and I will be jumping over to the Windows for certain things at a later date when it comes to the streaming, but I use a Mac, and XSplit does not support Mac. Meanwhile, OBS and Streamlabs does. So that is a pretty big deal breaker for me as well. I want to be able to I would like to be able to jump between multiple things. Another little cool thing that Streamlabs OBS has that I really do enjoy, and I'm going to show you this, guys, is you have remote control. So you can actually connect digital devices. So I currently have my tablet here, and I control my entire show from this tablet. So all the screen changes, absolutely everything that's happening, I control it from here. This is a really cool little added feature that OBS and Streamlabs has. XSplit does, but it's at a cost. So nothing beats free. Anyway, so that's just a quick chat there. I will be doing a video on streaming and creating your own show. If anyone's interested, please do pop it into the comments box, and I'd love to give you a complete download of everything that I use to be able to create this stuff. But in the meantime, let's keep talking about Renderforest. So we've covered the payment options. Okay, so there's different tiers, and different tiers allows you to have X amount of minutes for your live presentation. So obviously the higher the tier, the more it costs, but the longer time you get. It also allows you to have X amount of downloads for free every single month. So you don't have to pay for them because you're paying for a subscription. Really, really cool. If you're moving into a video agency, or if you are a digital agency of any kind, then it's really, really a good idea to go for one of these tier platform payment systems, because it allows you, one, to get the highest quality downloads, and you get X amount for free. I think tier 1's like 5 downloads per month. Tier 2's, I think it's like 10 or 15, and tier 3 is unlimited. Really, really cool. Obviously they go up in price, but also it allows you to extend your time. So if you're creating a presentation that's 20 minutes long, you can pay for a one-off of it, but they're going to ask you to join that tier for that month to be able to access that. So you might as well just go ahead and join that tier. Now, if you guys are interested in Renderforest as we go through the show, I'm just letting you guys know the link is in the description above, and I will place it into the comment box below as well, so that you guys can get access to it. And I'm just going to be completely open open and honest with you guys. Yes, it is an affiliate link. You're going to be paying the same price as you would even if you didn't go through the link. But by doing it this way, you give us a bit of support and we get a little bit of a kickback to be able to keep making this channel for you guys and keep making the show, and also keep testing all of this stuff to make sure that you guys get the best quality applications for your business and your brand. So, why Renderforest? Renderforest is simple, it's fast, it's effective, it is for beginners, and it gives you something that's pretty good quality that you can reuse over and over and over again, rather than going to Fiverr or Upwork or any of those outsourcing platforms where you can pay upwards from $500 right up through to thousands of dollars for a short little snippet that you're going to be using over and over again. You get the same quality, and you also have some editorial rights to it, but you are limited. And this is why us as a company, we utilize lots of different platforms. But for something quick, fast, and effective, smart, fast, simple, and effective for someone, and this allows us also to drop the prices when we're doing this for people, we use Renderforest. All right, so we've just covered the explanation of Renderforest, all right, and what it is. So my recommendation and suggestion to you guys is to jump on Renderforest. Check out their animated logo area. They do a lot of really cool animated logos, and I will show you. All right. They also do really cool intros, which you've seen one as an example that was played just before. They also do really cool outros. Once again, it's exactly the same system, and you can use this to create some pretty cool sizzle reels as well. Some really cool sizzle reels. What is a sizzle reel? For those of you who don't know what a sizzle reel is, I thought I'd just give you an explanation. If you're an influencer or a speaker, or even if you're wanting to build more authority in the business world, and you have an opportunity where people are going to be engaging you, a sizzle reel is very, very powerful. It is a combination of all of your events, your speaking gigs, or your influencing things, your coaching, your consulting, your clients, your testimonials, whatever you like it to be, that is all placed together simultaneously in a video that has some explanation around it that's really catchy and pumpy and gets the vibe going so that people are captivated and want to listen to you. Perfect example is I was asked to go and be a keynote guest speaker to the International Internet Business Summit over in Thailand. I believe it was 2 years ago. And it was 1 week long. So obviously I went over there, and I wanted to have something else rather than just have the host introduce me. So obviously I did have a write-up bio, which the host could read out, but I kind of wanted something that was actually going to generate more hype, more authority, and give me more business. And by being completely honest and serious with you, it did give me a lot of business doing this. So 1 hour. I'm being completely honest with you. 1 hour before I had to go on stage, I decided to create a sizzle reel. And I jumped onto Renderforest, and I took all of my raw cuts of me speaking on stage from different things, photos and videos, and I threw them together with some explanation text that came on top. And I think the video is 1 minute and 4 seconds long, I believe, 1 minute and 4 seconds. And I created this video, and then I paid for it right there on the spot. I got the 1080p version, downloaded it, and handed it to the IT person for the entire week. So then what happened was the host then read out the bio, the IT person played the sizzle reel, and then I walked on stage. And wow, was it awesome. It generated a lot of authority. It also generated a lot of questions, and also generated a lot of business. So if you guys are speakers or influencers out there, having a sizzle reel is pretty much a must in your speaker's kit. And this is a way that you can create one without having to spend thousands and thousands of dollars, provided you have the content. Alrighty, so we have spoken about Renderforest long enough. I actually want to dive in right now into Renderforest. I hope you guys are excited. If you have any questions, queries, comments, thoughts, or anything like that, pop them into the into the comment box below, and I will be being able to see it, and I will be able to answer it as we go. But until then, guys, let's go and jump into Renderforest right now. All right, so I do excuse the Inception screen at the moment. I use this as a bit of a hosting system. We are now going to jump straight into Renderforest, and let's go ahead and make this nice and big for you guys. Actually, before we do that, I do apologize. Before I jump into this, I really want to give a special thanks to Faye Reed. Once again, congratulations. This is the post that she created and sent over to us, part of the challenge. So congratulations, Faye. Thank you so very much for doing that. I absolutely love this. It's so simple. It follows all of the rules and the guidelines that we spoke about last week with our special guest, Alicia Arma. By the way, if you haven't seen that one, go ahead and jump on to, after this show, go ahead and jump on and watch episode 2, where Alicia gives the top 10 designer tips that helps you get your designer's eye and your graphical eye in to create some pretty cool posts, all for free using Canva. So this is the winning entry from Faye. Thank you so very much, Faye, for popping it in. I absolutely love it. It's just really beautiful. It's captivating, really captivating. And once again, guys, if you are pregnant and you are wanting to engage Faye at any stage, go and check out her Facebook page and contact her directly, and she'll be able to help you out with this. But I absolutely love this. The colors are just amazing. I love it. Follows the eye pattern. It's simple. It's effective. It really pops. I love the writing. It's clear. It's really simple, easy. It's simple, fast, and effective. I really do like that. One thing I would recommend is if you're using this as a post that's going to engage people to be able to do any sort of work with you, it might be a good idea to have some sort of contact details here, for example, a phone number, an email, or even some of your social media, so that way then just by seeing this they know exactly where to go. But I think this is great. Well done, Faye. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much for your entry, and once again, I will have a challenge again for you guys at the end of this show. But in the meantime, let's get going. Right, so let's jump into Renderforest. So here's Renderforest. I'm just going to log out really quickly, guys, so that you can see what the screen looks like from the very beginning. Okay, here we go. So once you go ahead and click onto that link that's in the description box above, and I will put one into the comment box below as well after the end of the show, this is what you're going to be seeing. You'll be taken straight to this page. All right. Now, it's really cool, and I'm going to say this verbatim because I love the way that they created this. I love the wording that they use this of what Renderforest actually is. Use our online branding tools to design your logo, create professional intros, animations, promo videos, slideshows, music visualization, landing pages, or even a professional website. Now, as for a professional website and a landing page, I do have other options that I would recommend, but as for their slideshows, their music visualizations, promo videos, animations, and intros, absolutely love it. And they really do deliver when it comes to this. All right, so this is the home screen here. So if you have not created an account with them, it is completely free to create an account with them, and 100% free to create an account. All you need to do is jump on over here. You'll see sign in. You'll jump into the sign in section over here. It'll take you to this page and you can sign up or sign in. As you can see, I already have an account, and but you can go ahead and create an account here. It's absolutely free. It's very quick. It's very easy. They just ask you for email, password, and some basic details. You go ahead and pop that in. So I am going to jump into this, and the reason why I suggest you create an account instantaneously rather than waiting till the very end is it allows you to upload all of your stuff. You can do media uploads, or you can actually have a media library ready to go because it bites into your computer once you're signed in. If you haven't signed in and you want to upload something, it's going to ask you to sign in later, which is kind of annoying. So you might as well just go ahead and sign up straight away and sign in. As I said, it's completely free to use. You simply pay per use, or you pay for a subscription. So I'm going to go ahead and sign into Renderforest here. All right, so once you get into Renderforest, this is what you're looking at. Okay, it's very simple. They've actually laid out all of the stuff that they do at the very top. As you can see, you also have your logins right here. You can create a logo from scratch. If you don't have a logo, you can go ahead and create one here. To be honest with you, once again, there are other options out there that I think will deliver better logo creation. However, once you have a logo, then by all means, it's a great way to go here. You can then you also go into your create videos. You got create videos, edit mockups, and then also build a website. Once again, as I said, there are better options out there, which I will be covering in future episodes. So we're in the create video section here. Now, here's a cool little tip for you guys when it comes to websites. 99% of the websites out there at any stage If you ever want to go back home to the screen, simply click on the logo and it will take you back home. Really, really cool. It's a standard feature that normally, as I said, 99% of websites have this. So if you ever get stuck, or if you're not sure, if you're creating something and you're like, oh, I don't like this anymore, just click on the logo. It'll take you back to the home screen. And the good news is that that video that you have created that you haven't finished with, it will save into your videos collection, and in the free account, they will let you have up to 50 free video creations before you got to start deleting some to make room for more. Pretty cool. All right, so as I said, they've got all here. Now, let's have a look at the animation videos. As you can see, these are promo videos, productions and service promotions, video editing, mobile app promotion, typography, special event videos. So if you guys are doing a live event coming up at any stage, for example, you've got a big event that you're creating, like a 1-day or 2-day workshop or even a boot camp or something, this would be really cool as a little intro that you can use. Wink, wink. Really, really helpful. All right, food and hospitality videos, real estate, Christmas, movie trailers. That's right, movie trailers. So you can actually make whatever it is that you're doing look like a movie trailer. Pretty cool. And then other promotional videos. Then we've also got our intros and logos. So they've combined the two here because generally an intro, like what you saw at the beginning of this show, has your logo in it. So it makes sense to have intros and logos together. And as you can see, they have a wide variety of stuff. One to pay attention to that's actually kicking off really, really now, especially with lockdown and quarantine, is YouTube intros. Very, very cool. In fact, I think we'll create a YouTube intro on the demonstration. We also have the slideshows. Now, guys, these aren't standard slideshows. These are not here. Guys, I'm just going to jump to the jump screen quickly. Okay. Guys, these are not PowerPoint slide presentations. These are not slideshows that you get on PowerPoint. These are actual animated style presentations. So you preload all of the content and then you just press play and talk. You don't have to worry about a clicker. You don't have to worry about anything like that at all. You just very, very simply pre-create it. And then when it comes time to use it, you just press play. This is not a PowerPoint deal. It is a video that you're creating. I just want to make that very clear because I have had some clients come to us and they try and use Renderforest and they're like, yeah, but why can't I jump between slides? Like, well, it's not a slide. It says slideshow, but it's not a standard PowerPoint slideshow. It actually is a video. Just want to make that very clear, okay? Anyway, let's jump back to the screen, shall we? Alrighty, so we're back at the screen, and you can see we've got corporates, personal. Yes, you can create a happy birthday slideshow. This one's really cool. You can do the same with weddings as well, loves and weddings and greeting cards and holidays and babies. What they've done is they've taken this whole concept that's normally used for corporate and professional and speakers and influencers, and they've put it into a way where you can actually create this as special gifts for people. So say for instance, you go and visit people that have just gotten married and you get a hold of their pictures and you want to do something really nice for their anniversary, or you as a husband want to do something nice for your wife or something like that. You can actually use Renderforest and insert all of the really cool pictures and snippets of the videos and stuff with all the really cool stuff that turns it into an awesome video. In fact, let me give you an example here for the wedding one. I'm going to click onto it. So you'll see here they've got all of the slides that are included. So what they mean by includes 20 scenes is you can select any one of the 20. They've got a whole array of things. So for example, just the first one here, they've got flipping, they've got minimal. Let's have a look at minimal. As you can see, so they've got the type that jumps over the top. You've got the pictures that jump back and forward as well. They've got different ins and outs. It's really, really, really nice. It's a very thoughtful thing that you can actually create for someone if you want to do it as a gift. Wink, wink. I have used this before for gifts for people, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's lovely. And you can do this for anything. And as I said, guys, it's not just for weddings. You can do loved ones, happy birthday ones. I've done the happy birthday one before. Loved ones as well. So if you've got an anniversary coming up, wink, wink, guys out there. This one here. Okay, I'm just going to say that a few more times here. Guys out there, anniversary coming up, don't know what to do. Wink, wink, love slideshow. Wink, wink. All right, I'm trying to give you some tips here, guys. The same thing works for holiday shows as well. So slideshows, these would include Mother's Day, which is coming up, or Father's Day, or anything like that. Really cool. What if they've got a kid? What if they've just had a baby and they've got a whole bunch of slideshows? They've got a whole bunch of pictures. Once again, you can create it. And of course, I've got real estate. Presentations. The next one over is presentations. Presentations, corporate, educational, and infographic. That's right, infographic style videos. There's quite a lot to select in here. If I click on, say, for example, corporate, there's quite a lot. And what you'll notice here is that they're the big numbers here, up to 900 scenes, 500 scenes, 1,000 scenes, 400 scenes. These are the big ones. These are the big guys. And in fact, if you guys have been following me for a while, before I was doing this show, I did something called Minute to Win It. And you'll notice that the Minute to Win It intro was also created in Renderforest, because you can do this on your phone. Another really cool, fun hack, okay? You can do this on your phone. Right, and then music visualization. So what if you guys are musos and you want to get it out there on your podcasts or on your YouTube or on anything else, and you actually want to have something visual? Well, Renderforest allows you to do that as well, okay? And then, of course, it's got a whole bunch of tagging system that allows you to find things faster. But anyway, let's go into the intro section, intros and logos. And you know what? I'm going to create a YouTube intro because, you know, I love YouTube intros. I think they're awesome. So, here it's going to give you a whole bunch of templates to use, and these are trending. You've got newest, and you've also got most popular, and you can search any word you want and see if they've got it as well. Okay, so here's a whole bunch of different intros, and if you hover over any single one of those, it's going to give you a preview using Renderforest's logo. Really, really cool. Okay, so let's have a look at this one, for example. A quick rotation logo reveal. That looks pretty cool. I have to admit, that looks pretty cool. And even that gives you a place to put your tagline here. And we've got the 2D hyperprint pinpoint. This one here also looks pretty cool. I like that. That looks also pretty cool as well. Ooh, it's even got a little thingamajiggy that pops in and turns it into color. So yes, it will control the coloring for you. So if you have a colored logo, it will phase it out or make it white or something like that, and then turn it into color, provided that it shows it here. Let's have a look at the Startup Success logo. How's this? Ooh, this looks interesting. Ooh, this is a bit longer as well. So for those who are interested in doing YouTube channels and stuff, my recommendation is to keep your intros as short as possible. All right, and here there's a whole bunch, YouTube promotional channel, YouTube channel promotion. Yeah, that's pretty cool as well. Yeah, that's not bad. All right, and here 3D frame logo. Yeah, this looks pretty cool as well. That's nice and simple and effective for an intro logo. Tell you what, let's go ahead and use this one. So I'm just going to click on it, and it takes us to the section. Once again, we have the ability to watch it again. All right, so we just click on it, see how it looks. Okay, yep, and you'll notice that there's also sound as well that's attached to this, and you do have control over the sound. You can add your own sound, and they've got a wide array. Let's go ahead and use this one, I think. Okay, so you simply, and you'll, by the way, before we begin, it does give you a bit of an explanation of what this 3D frame logo is good for. So want to highlight your company's logo in a simple yet attractive way. 3D frame logo reveal is what you need. Simply upload your logo and get a professional 3D animation in a few minutes. And they do mean a few minutes, and they are correct in saying a few minutes. Perfect for your company promotions, presentation openers, YouTube channels, and a lot more. So they even give you a few examples as to what this would be good for, which is kind of cool. It's really nice to know that they've thought this far ahead. All right, take your chance to make your logo catchier right away. So it gives you the category, it gives you the duration. So it's a 10-second animation. All right, and then of course it's got how many exports it's currently had. So how many people have actually used this and paid for it and created their own out of it. So over 7,000 people have currently taken this, edited it, created it, and downloaded it, and bought it and downloaded it themselves. So I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and create this one. Why not? So you simply click on the Create button, Create Now button, and it takes you to the Create page. This is really cool, and every single time they've got instructions. You can skip this or you can go next. I'm going to keep it up just to help with you guys so that you guys get an understanding of how this works. So this is your viewer over here. This allows you to see what changes you're making straight away. Pretty cool. All right. This is another section where you can actually change if you don't want to double click on here and you actually want to change it. You prefer to work this way as opposed to visually. You can use this section here. As you can see, it has the image, add your image or your logo. So that's your logo there. And it also has a text section where it's type your tagline. You can control that here as well. Really, really cool. All right, and then of course, if you ever want to reset your project at any stage, you just quite simply click on this if you want to go back or forward. So this is your top panel. Here you follow the steps to create your video. The main step is the editing, then you choose template styles and colors if available, music and voiceover. That's right, they allow you to upload your own stuff and then finally export your video in minutes. All right. So I'm going to skip the rest of this because they've got video. They have a little video that shows you how to do it all as well. So this is the blank template that you're left with. Now I'm a visual person, so I like to create in this side here. I'm sure you guys do. It's a lot faster for me as well. So quite simply, I want to change my logo. I'm going to click, just normal click on the logo section here, and I can upload. I can go to my media library. I can actually find an image online and take the URL and place it in here, or I can go ahead and try their logo creator. So they're very intuitive. They've allowed you to link into all of what Renderforest has to offer at any stage. All right, so once again, you can upload one here, or you can go into your media library. Now, initially, your media library, you won't have anything until you start uploading. So I'm going to upload something just to show you the process of how this works. Okay, so let's go into, say, I'm going to go into my work. Let's go to my desktop, and I'm going to go to work here, and I'm going to go to my expand sales company, and I'm going to grab one of their logos. Do you know what? I'm going to grab the colored logo with no background. Guys, it's important. In fact, I'm going to jump to the jump screen here. Guys, it is important. It is vital to make sure that you have your logos with transparent backgrounds. In fact, it's a good idea to have most of your imagery with a standard background and a transparent background. You never know when you're going to need a image, a photo of yourself or your logo without anything behind it with a transparent background. It just makes sense. Always, always, always have something transparent. And if you have a really good photo of yourself, but it's not transparent, like you've done a professional headshot and you want to get rid of the background, I'm going to give you a free little tip right now. Okay. www.remove.bg. Let me say that again. www.remove.bg. BG standing for background. Okay. It is a free, 100% free site that removes backgrounds for your images. I use this, and our company uses this all the time. Daily. We use this application daily. All of our clients, they send us a whole bunch of stuff, and we need to create their websites or their videos or whatever it may be, and we need transparent stuff, and they haven't given us something that's got a transparent background. www.remove.bg stands for background, BG. Go there, you just grab whatever the photo is and just drop it straight onto the front page, just jump it straight onto the page, and it will automatically remove the background for you. It is a godsend, that. All right, so let's jump back to the screen. Alrighty, so we are now, I'm going to use the our company logo with the background removed. I'm going to click on open, and it's going to bring it up. There it is, expand sales, woohoo! I can resize this I can resize this at any side. I can make it bigger or smaller. I can move it a little bit. I'm going to move it this way, and I'm going to make it a little bit, that's a bit too big. I can flip it, I can turn it sideways. I can turn it the other way. I can invert it. I can make it bigger or smaller. I can make it huge or whatever it may be. I am just going to make it like this. All right, and confirm. And there it is. It's now pasted over the top, and it's just doing a little render, and it's going to replace the logo section with our logo. Really, really cool. Really, really easy. Here's the snapshots coming up. There it is. Awesome. Woohoo. Now, I want to go ahead and add something. I'm going to add the tagline in here. All right. So something really cool. This is our tagline. So making your dreams a reality. All right. Now, let's have a look and see what that looks like. I just pressed enter. I'm going to have a see what it looks like. I might want to make it all capitals. Let's just have a look. This is the cool thing. It allows us to tweak and twist and check at any stage. Making your dreams a reality. Ooh, do you know what? I want to make a capital letter for every word. A reality. Let's do it that way. Let's do that. This is probably going to make it look a little bit nicer, I believe. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. I'm happy with that. So we've now done the base edit. Okay, cool. Awesome. So now what? Let's jump over to the style. So we click onto the next one up here where it says style. Now, in the free version here, please subscribe. They ask you to subscribe to be able to access all of your other things. Once again, as I said, subscribing is always the best way to go. It unlocks all the features, but by default, it's got some pretty cool stuff. I'm going to keep the default on this one. I don't want to change this around because this is exactly how you guys would be using it to start with. And let's move over to the colors. All right, so we're into the colors. Now, by default, remember, it's that pink. And there's a pink screen as well, which is kind of weird. So for me, I'm going to change this. I know my RGB, so I'm going to change this, I think. I'm going to change it to that color. Why not? Let's do that. That's the light blue for the download show. All right. So you can obviously select it, or you can type in your hex or your RGB once again. And I'm just going to go back to the jump screen, guys. Guys, it is extremely important to know your colors for your brand or your business, and that means knowing your colors for your brand or your business as an RGB or as a hex. You absolutely must know this. We covered this last week on the Canva show. You have to know what your colors are and know what their RGB and their hex is. All right? And once again, there is loads of free websites out there. Just go into Google, just search on Google RGB to hex or hex to RGB, and you'll be able to find something. All right. Mac by default has a little tool that actually allows you to hover over certain colors, and it will tell you what the RGB is. You just write that down and then go RGB to hex, and you've got that. Once you have it, guys, I cannot stress this enough. It is so important to know your colors for your brand and your business and to stick with them. Don't change them. Don't deviate from them. That is how people recognize you. If I said red and white, people think Coca-Cola. If I say big golden arches, people think McDonald's. You know, yellow, a big yellow background with black writing, JB Hi-Fi. The colors actually really do mean something. So you want your brand to stick out as well. Anyway, let's go back, shall we? Alrighty, guys. So we're back onto the screen, and you can see I've added in the RGBs and stuff, and I'm happy with that color. So now I'm going to go ahead and click on music. It's as simple as that. Now the cool thing is, by default they've selected all, but you can choose some pretty weird stuff here, or you can upload your own music. Okay, you can upload whatever music you want. Just bear in mind that the entire video here, this is the duration of your thing, 16 seconds in total. So you're only going to be getting 16 seconds. So if you're going to upload something, make sure you have it pre-cut to what you want to use. Otherwise, you're just going to get the beginning of everything. So you might have this really cool song, and you want the middle section when they jump into the chorus, you're only going to get the intro and maybe a few lines of the verse if you don't pre-cut it. That's the only warning I'll give you when it comes to the music here. Okay, you could pre-cut it, and make sure you're pretty accurate with your cutting times as well, because they will cut it off here automatically. So this is 16 seconds. They've got a recommendation here, and then as you can see, there is a huge amount of here, and they give you your second times as well. So you can choose whatever it is. By default, they make them all 7 seconds. So you can make them longer as well. They do have longer ones too. You just go into here and start finding them. But for this case here, I'm going to use this intro. This intro music. In fact, I'm going to click play so you guys can hear it. Here we go. Okay, yeah, so I'm okay with that. I'm going to use that. You just click on the plus button here on the side, and bam, it's been added in. Cool, saving the changes. Once you've selected it, by the way, if you want to do a voiceover instead of music, just click on voiceover here, and it'll take you here, and you can upload your voiceover. Once again, just be careful and conscious about your time. Remember remember at the very beginning, that intro is only 10 seconds long, so you've got 10 seconds to do a voiceover for this one here. But in this instance, I'm sticking with the abstract logo ident. And now we just move over to preview. So this is where it gets interesting, guys, here. This is where it allows you to actually do a free preview. And my recommendation, I'm jumping to the jump screen, guys. Every time you create something in Renderforest, every single time you create something, my recommendation and my suggestion is to do a free preview first, always. All right, it's okay, it's low quality, and it's got the watermark there. You can even download the low quality watermark and share it with your friends and share it with people to see what they think. But I always go ahead and do a free preview before I buy anything. All right, check it out. My dad always taught me, measure twice, cut once. Measure twice, cut once. And this is a way of measuring twice. Do the free preview first. Don't just get hasty and buy it. Okay, let's jump back, shall we? Alrighty, guys. So I'm going to click on buy high quality so that you can see what's up. Actually, no, I'm going to click on the free preview because there's another option. You can buy straight up, but I'm going to go free preview. Okay. You can also do your subscription plans if you want to save on the HD exports, and it's going to go and start ahead and start preparing the video for you to view. It's going to create it all, and it will take a few seconds. Now, obviously it's taking a little bit longer for me because obviously I am streaming live to you guys. So in the meantime, I'm jumping to the jump screen. Alrighty, guys. So now's the perfect time where you can probably go and get a cup of coffee or anything like that if you've done your exporting and it's a big video. If it's a short video, generally it's going to take like 10-15 seconds to get ready, depending obviously on your computer, your computer or laptop, how fast and how powerful it is. But even though I am streaming live right now, it is almost completed. In fact, it's just finished now. So it is relatively quick. All right. So once it's completely finished, it takes you to another screen that has your preview ready to go. And then you have another option once you've viewed it, downloaded it, shared it with your friends to see what they think, or your family to see what they think. And they go, yeah, it's great. Awesome. Yes. Then you can go ahead and remove the watermark. All right. So let's go down and check it out, shall we? So once you've finished getting it rendered ready to go, this is the screen you get taken to. Literally, it automatically takes you to the screen here, and we can preview it. You can publish it, which basically allows you to share it to your social media platforms as is, so that people can test it if you wish. You can share it. Once again, here you can publish, you can share. By the way, publishing also means that it comes down the bottom here as well. So these people have published their versions of stuff so that you can get a better idea of what people are using it for. Okay. So that's the publish. You can share it obviously to all your social media, right? You just simply log in. You can also go to your videos at any time, and I will show you that in a second, and you can just download it straight away as well. But for this instance, I'm going to go ahead and click on play, and let's see what the 10 seconds looks like, shall we? you know what? I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. That's not bad. And you saw how quick that was. I did a lot of explaining during this process, but without me talking, as you can see, this will take literally 2 to 3 minutes and it's completed. Now, if you want to go ahead and remove the watermark, I'm going to go ahead and click on this right now. Okay, takes you to the payment plan system. All right, so download your video in high quality. They also have the subscription plans. I'm going to cover this really quickly now for you guys so that you understand what you're going. If you want 360p, right, which is kind of low quality for a single export, right, no watermarks on your video and stuff, it's $9.99. This is in US dollars. It's US dollars. You simply click on buy, it takes you to PayPal or pay to checkout or Stripe or whatever it is you're using there. You just quite simply buy it and then boom, you're done. HD 720p quality is $14.99. Now remember, this here is this here is US dollars. All right. Now once again, single export, no watermarks, no videos. What they mean by for a single export is they unlock this here. They unlock it for you and you can download it as many times as you want, but you're only going to get the 720p quality download. If you do a subscription plan, you can download any one of these qualities, okay? And then of course you've got the high quality one, which is the high HD 1080p. That's the one that I recommend and I always use. It's always a good idea just to get it. It's $19.99 US dollars, once again, for single export and no watermarks on the video at all. You just simply click on buy, it takes you through the process. Let's have a quick look at the subscription plans really quickly, because I did talk about the tiers. So obviously the free one here is the one that we're currently in, which is free forever. You get 300 megabytes worth of storage, which is about 50 videos. 50, okay? And you can create what you want. Unlimited 360p video exports with the watermark. Up to 3 minutes worth of video for presentations, limited number of music tracks, and watermarks are on everything. All right, and then also it allows you to create unlimited low quality logos in PNG. You can do mockups and a free basic website. As soon as you jump to the amateur plan, as you can see, it gives you 10 gigabytes worth of storage. That alone is awesome because you can go crazy. Gives you seven 720p videos to download per month. It allows you to do up to 5 minutes worth of video, 30 commercial music tracks. These are commercial music tracks, 30 plus, and no watermarks on any of your videos. If you want to jump into the Pro, once again, you get 20 720p ones, up to 15 minutes worth of videos, and it just continues going up. The most popular here, okay, good on them. This is all the 1080p stuff. You get up to 60 720p's and 30 1080p videos per month, up to 30 minutes worth of video for your presentations or for your whatever it may be, and then of course all your commercial tracks. And then the agency plan here is unlimited HD videos, up to 60 minutes worth of video presentations, and then the rest just goes up. You also get a reseller license. By the way, a reseller license basically means that you can sell agency stuff to other people, so that they can also be an agency. And I will cover something like that later on in some videos. Okay, I'll cover the different types of online businesses that you can actually create and be quite profitable with. For the majority of you guys, the free one is absolutely fine. And if you really want to be a little bit of a go-getter here, you can actually do the amateur. Now, the reason I suggest doing the amateur, and I only suggest, and in fact, I'm going to go to the jump screen, guys. The only reason I would suggest getting a subscription like an amateur or a pro, you could even do the popular one if you want to, but the amateur or the pro, the only reason I would suggest someone get this is either they are creating a lot of content and they need a lot of different intros and outros and logos, or a lot of different presentations, okay? Because you can do up to 5-minute videos. You can do 7 of those per month. So if you're creating content that you want to put onto a program or something, and they're all 5-minute videos or thereabouts, then yeah, okay, amateur might be the way to go. The other reason why I would suggest this is if you're using it for yourself, but more importantly, you're actually getting work from other people where you can create this and help them with it. So for example, if you are creating websites for people and they want intros and outros and they want videos on their website, amateur might be the way to go. Because you're getting paid to create stuff. So then it becomes viable to buy a plan that's within your grasp. However, for the majority of you guys out there, for a lot of the influencers and speakers out there, the free one's absolutely fine. You just pay for a single purchase. Okay, let's go back to the screen. All right, so and these are all yearly, so you can toggle between monthly and yearly. Really, really easy. Okay, guys, and then if you want to do an enterprise, that's a whole nother ball game. Not going to go into that one here. So what happens if you want to go and check out the videos? You simply click onto your name. You've got a whole list of stuff here, and you can even sign out and do your profile and subscriptions and so forth and so on. But for us, we're interested in the video, so we're just going to go to My Videos. Once you're into the My Videos, you're going to see all your projects, videos, logos, websites, mockups. And here's that video that we just created. Here it is, right there. You'll see it's free, right? Free, HD. You can download it, right? Now remember, the free version here, it does have the watermark. It's okay quality, but it's got the watermark. You want to get rid of the watermark? Then by all means, you have to purchase it, which you can do at any stage, okay? You can edit these as well. You can rename, you can duplicate, you can edit it at any stage. You can make it private or unlisted if you wish to, okay? And there's a whole bunch of different stuff that you can create, okay, guys? There is a whole bunch. That is the conference event opener that I was talking about, by the way, the sizzle reel that I was talking about. If you guys want to know what the sizzle reel looks like and you're interested at all, pop it into the comments box below and I will add it to the page during the week. That way then you guys can click on it and have a look at it if you're interested. All right. So guys, and as I said, you've got up to 50 in the free plan and then you can move in. Right. So that is Renderforest, guys. The same process. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to go back to the home. See, you just click on this, it takes you back to the home page. I'm going to go back to create videos. The exact same process works for all of these, okay? The only one that changes a little bit is the slideshow and presentation side of things, all right? And I'm going to show you very briefly, very briefly, just how that works, okay? So let's do a presentation, and let's do a corporate presentation just really quickly so that you understand the difference here. Obviously, you get to select whichever one you want. I'm going to select on the minimal tiles pack, and I'm going to create now. Okay, it's the same process as before, as we saw, same process as before, and it's even got a video that shows you how it looks. But instead of taking you straight into it, it takes you to this screen here. Obviously, it wants you to load screens up. It wants you to pick your scenes. So you pick your first scenes, and obviously all of your scenes are here. Text holders, photo holders, logo animations, check marks and X marks and video placeholders. There's a whole bunch here, okay? And obviously these are going to change depending on what pack you pick, okay? As you can see, they're all different packs here. They're the photos holders, there's the logo animation holders, there's the check holders, there's your video placeholders. So all you do is you decide what scene you want to have when. For example, I'm going to start off with a logo intro, just for argument's sake here. You can edit it on the go straight away. So you just click on it. I'm going to go to my media library here, and I'm going to select, and I'm going to select this one here and click on insert and confirm. Great, it's done. I'm going to enter in my text here. Your dreams a reality. Alrighty. Okay, and there's that one done. Cool. You can see the snapshot that appears there. You want to add the next scene? You just click on the plus button. Takes you back. Really simple and easy, guys. Let's do a photo placeholder, shall we? So the photo placeholder, it tells you how long it lasts as well, and if you hover over it, it's going to show you what it looks like. So, okay, yeah, that looks cool. Let's select that one and insert the scene. Once again, it allows you then to either go here or here to be able to insert whatever you is. I'm just going to click onto the button, and I'm going to go to my media library again, and you know what? That guy looks cool. He's pretty handsome. Let's use him. All right, and once again, I can move him into place. Do you know what? That works. Oh, look at him. Oh, isn't he just a cute boy? Oh. Right, there he is there. Cool, that one there is done. And I'm going to click one more just as an example here. So let's do a text holder in this case. So as you can see here, to dual text holder or minimal here in white. Let's do that one. Let's do that one here. Okay, I'm going to select, whoa, there is a whole bunch of text here. So let's go making your dreams a reality in business. And you know what? I don't want that last one, so I'm just going to delete it. Okay? So I don't want that last one there. As you can see, the snapshot's all happening. That's all good. You just click on the X button here and it's not there anymore. If you want to add text, you just add text and it's good to go. So you can make this as long as you like. Remember, your free plan, your free tier, you're only up to 3 minutes. And it's telling me I've done I've done over here 4 minutes. Scene duration currently is 4 seconds. I've done 16 seconds right here. So once again, style. Ooh, this time it's giving me a whole bunch of options. Okay, so do you know what? I'm going to go with the laminated. Let's do the laminated just because I can and I'm feeling funky. All right, color. I'm going to keep the color the same. You can choose all your different colors here. Because just for the argument's sake, because I want it done quickly. And here's a whole bunch of different things. I'm going to use the glowing star, which is 30 seconds, so it's going to cut off at 16 seconds, saving the changes. And this is just the first one I picked. Preview, free preview, and done. That's how easy it is, guys. I'm going to jump back to the jump screen. That is literally how easy it is to use Renderforest to create some pretty cool intros, outros, animated logos, animated presentations, and dare I say it, a sizzle reel. Right? It's pretty simple. If you have any questions, queries, comments, thoughts, or anything like that, pop it into the question box, guys. Love to answer them before I end up. And as you can see, this is currently exporting. It's almost done with the exporting. And I'll show you what it looks like so you get an idea really quickly as soon as it's finished exporting. So, guys, that's Renderforest. There's no excuse for you to have a really cool animated logo. There's no excuse for you to have a really cool intro or an outro. There's no excuse for you to have a small presentation or something that's kind of explanatory of what your business and your brand is as an influencer. It's all at your fingertips and it's all reasonably priced. As you saw, guys, 1080p, it's like 20 US dollars and it's yours. You can download that as many times as you like and it's high quality. And of course you can get low quality ones if you want, but I mean, that's just perfect. I mean, come on, guys. It just makes perfect sense, guys. And in the world that we're in today, you need to be visually captivating. You have to be visually captivating. You got to be simple, fast, and effective. And doing a good intro, a good outro, and having a good animated logo will do that. Every single time, hands down, it will do that. So what I'm going to do, guys, is once this is finished exporting, because it's still going with the export, I will add it into the comment section so that you guys can click on it and view it once it's done. But in the meantime, I just want to cover what's happening next. All right, so hopefully you guys understand how Renderforest works. Now, here's my challenge. I have a challenge for you guys. I hope you guys are you ready for a challenge, okay? So here's my challenge for you guys. Oh, do you know what? I might even be able to show you the 16 seconds right now. Shall we watch it? I'll jump back to the screen. I'll show it to you right now. And just for the process here, I'm going to turn down Spotify really quickly so that we can hear it clearly. How's that sound? Well, that didn't work out quite well, did it? Yes, they do have glitches occasionally. So back to editing. Anyway, I will add this process once it's completed. In the meantime, let me jump back to the jump screen for you guys. Alrighty. Okay, guys. So we've covered Renderforest, and I've shown you how you can create some pretty cool animated logos, some intros, outros, sizzle reels, and also some animated presentations, guys. There's no excuse. So here's my challenge for you guys. I've got a challenge for each and every single one of you out there. Go on to Renderforest. You can click on our link that's in the description above or on the description that's below that I'll add afterwards. You don't have to click on it if you don't want to. By all means, click on it if you want to. It's absolutely fine. Here's my challenge for you. Go ahead and grab your logo and create a logo reveal video. Now, I'm not saying you guys have to buy it. You don't have to. By all means, if you wish to, go for it. And if that's the case, click on the link in the description above. That'd be awesome. But what I would love to see Even with the watermark, I'm okay with the watermark and everything, guys. I just want to see what your tastes are, what you guys like, what you don't like, and how much fun you have using Renderforest. It is really quick. It is really easy to use. And if you are in the space, I know there's a couple of people that watch this on a regular basis that are in the space of COVID and healthcare and mental health and stuff to do with quarantine, all this sort of stuff. They actually have a special going on right now where Renderforest is joining the fight against COVID-19, where they're giving you free HD exports for anything that is to do with the Healthcare Explainer Toolkit. So the Healthcare Explainer Toolkit is one of those big packs of scenes that I was talking to you about for presentations. You go and click on it and it's free to download to help with COVID-19. So guys, if you want to do a talk or you want to do something around COVID-19 or you want to go to do with health or whatever it may be around the quarantine and the COVID-19 stuff, guys, use Renderforest. It's really, really cool. And once again, as I said, you can do a voiceover. You can have background music and a voiceover if you want. You just got to download it and add your own voice afterwards. So you can have a bit of fun with this, guys. But my challenge to you guys is go and grab your logo and create an animated logo, however you want it to look. In fact, you'll probably spend more time choosing which template you want to use than actually creating it, being honest. Right, and once you finish doing that, guys, pop it into the description box or put it into the comment box here and stuff. I would love to see it. I will comment on every single one of those, guys. I'll give you recognition for every single one. I will say thank you and have a look and see if there's anything that if you would like some feedback on it. I'd love to give you some feedback. If you want to give us some feedback as well on the show, please by all means do pop it into the comment box as well. And I'll tell you what, the top one, the one that really is just super catchy and grabby, the one that I absolutely love, will be shown on the show next week. I will put it on the show. So guys, this is a great way for you to plug and pump your business. Really great way to plug and pump your business or your brand, all right? So that people out there will be able to see it. So go ahead, go onto Renderforest, create a logo reveal of your business, of your brand, send it in. I'll give you props, say thank you so much, and the number one will go out, and the number one will be on the show next week. Alrighty, really, really cool. So yes, we are having a show next week, and what's happening next? What's next is I've got something super, super cool and super special for you guys. Oh, I cannot wait! I cannot wait! I cannot wait to see what you guys say about this. It's epic. It's totally epic. All right. I have another special guest for you guys. Another special guest. Now, this special guest is not in the room or anything like that. Get this. He's from the UK. He's in the UK. He's currently in lockdown, in quarantine over in the UK. And I'm having a special guest come on the show from the UK. He's going to come live stream with us. And his name, ready? Drum roll, please. His name is Dr. Robert Cooper. Dr. Robert Cooper, that's correct. He is a chiropractor, a phenomenal human being. Absolutely love the work that he does. And what's really cool is he's found a way to be able to be a chiropractor and still help all of his people via video online. And he's super effective about it. And what makes him so powerful? In fact, you know what? I'm not even going to spoil it. All right. I'm going to let him tell you how he came. He's just an incredible person. So next week we're talking about uncovering functional health. That's right, uncovering functional health, how to help you live your best life, right? How to get you out of pain or perform at your best. And you can do all of this from the comfort of your own home by yourself. Dr. Robert Cooper is going to be giving you guys some very simple tests that you can do within seconds, and it will tell you immediately what's off, what's wrong, what's right, and he's going to give you solutions that you can actually implement straight away, and they work. And they're super cool. And you know what? You don't even have to go in to see Dr. Rob. It's totally cool. He is leading the way when it comes to chiropractic medicine for looking at attuning the body in such a way that there's minimal impact from the chiropractor, but maximum effect for the individual. So getting the individual to fix themselves by using very, very simple, very, very easy techniques that most people just didn't know, and simple is by far the best. Simple, fast, and effective. My three favorite words when it comes to business. And Dr. Robert Cooper has absolutely covered these three things in his practice for all of his clients. And he's going to be jumping on the show next week. And he's going to be showing you the same process and the same things that he does for his clients on a regular basis. By the way, he deals with a whole bunch of A-listers. So I am very, very lucky and very, very blessed to have Dr. Robert Cooper come on the show. I cannot believe he's coming on the show. It's incredible. Deals with all the A-listers that come to the UK. All the big guys that come to the UK, they go and see Dr. Rob. He is insane. Awesome. I'm super excited. So guys, make sure you tune in for that one there. It's the same time, same back channel, same station, same host with a special guest, Dr. Robert Cooper. It's going to be awesome. So that's it from me today, guys. That's it from for the download show for today. Hopefully you liked that, guys. If you guys are watching this on YouTube and you liked it, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give us a thumbs down. If you have any questions, queries, comments, or thoughts, please put it into the comment section below. I will reply to you absolutely 100%. Personally, if you want to subscribe to the show, to the channel, please do go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That's always really helpful for us. I'm very, very glad that you would consider that, and I think it'd be great. And go ahead and while you're there, click on the little bell icon, and you'll get notified every time we go live. If you're on Facebook and you like what we had to say, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like what we had to say, guess what? Don't have to do anything. Yay! Right? If you have any questions, queries, comments, or thoughts, or anything like that, pop it into the description box below, and I would love to contact you and reply to everything that you've got to say on that as well. If you know of anyone that would also find this interesting or helpful, please go ahead and share it to them, and I'm sure they'll get a lot of value out of this as well. While you're there, don't forget to follow the page, the download show page, and I would be truly grateful. And that way you get notifications every time I go live. If you guys are on LinkedIn and you like what you had to say, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, you don't have to do anything. If you have any questions, queries, comments, thoughts, or anything like that, pop it into the display box below, and I'll reply personally to it. If we have not connected yet on LinkedIn, I would love to connect with you. That's if you wish to. Simply go ahead and find me and connect, and I would love to strike up a conversation with you guys. Well, that's it from me today, guys. I look forward to seeing you on the next one, on the download show next week. Same time, same back channel, same place, same awesomeness, extra value given through. And because of what's happening with the download, with the quarantine and with COVID and everything like that, that's right, we're getting some special guests in on a regular basis to help you grow your brand, grow your business, and also help with your health. Because let's face it, guys, we hate being cooped up. Dr. Robert Cooper is going to be that for you guys next week. Super excited. Until then, everybody, stay golden, stay safe. Bye-bye for now.